I have to say, I think his energy is very pure, and I think he brings a kind of joy. He has got this kind of joy about him, and I think I love his process. I love the way that he thinks things through and then follows through with them. And the other thing I really appreciated about doing this retreat was it's not just about not eating and fasting and being, you know, it's about a whole spiritual journey. I love the way that he brings so many aspects, like the forgiveness is key, and I could feel it in my body. It was like it brought me to tears, and it felt like it's an important piece. It's like every piece that he brings is an important piece of the process. And I really, really, truly enjoyed that. I thought it was top notch.
Yeah, so what I like about Ray is that he's very genuine, and is also very much in today's times. So it's not like having somebody lead you who's disconnected with the way life is for people in the world today. He's just like one of us in terms of how he leads his life with respect to being in the modern times, right? I'd like to send the message that although there's a lot of fear surrounding doing a retreat like this, that there's really nothing to be afraid of. I mean, there was a lot of fear in the group at the beginning, but now, having gone through it, we all, I think, would agree that there was no need for all that fear. So don't be fearful.
I agree. Yeah, there were even a few times a few weeks before we came, that I said, I'm not going to go. And thank goodness Lon said, nah, you're going to go. And I said, nah, I'm not. But I actually knew I would come, even though I said I wouldn't, because I knew I had to face a fear within myself. And something in me knew it was the right thing for me to do and part of my healing journey. And I believe that now. I believe this was a great healing for me. And the other thing I want to say is it was really nice to come as a couple.
Yeah.
And I feel so blessed to be with a partner who found this valid, because I think it makes it much more, a much stronger bond between us, having gone through it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel that we supported each other through the process. There were some days where I was like totally weak, and I felt like Lon took care of me, and then there were some days he was weaker, and I think I took care of you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
So I think it was nice to do it as a couple. I've never done something like this with a couple. Usually I would go off, and then my partner would be at home, and it's hard to explain it. It's hard to tell them about it. You really can't. So that's another thing that's really, really nice, is to do this as a couple. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to do it as a couple. I think it's just going to make our relationship stronger, and I think it kind of builds a more spiritual foundation for the both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes us even closer together, right?
I agree, yes. Yeah.